water sector is growing and getting smarter. Yet the challenges it is facing are also becoming more frequent. Aging infrastructure, emerging contaminants, floods, and drought impact water security, affordability, availability, and sustainability. As challenges appear to be increasing, innovation is also increasing, enabling those in search of solutions to find answers. Staying current could seem impossible unless you have a mighty network like Global Waterworks. This award-winning 501c3 charitable organization is committing to solving the global water crisis in this generation, and it has provided a user-friendly interface to connect the people, processes, and technologies who are already making water work. Browse by topics, groups, or journeys. Search the global calendar and use location settings to find members near you wherever you travel. Check out the Growing Water Tech Showcase, where you will find proven solutions accompanied by case studies. To date, we've connected 2,300 water professionals and educators across more than 90 countries. Now, social media is not for everyone, but if you care about solving the global water crisis, you'll want to dive right in and get more done faster. Help us connect drops of interest for waves of impact and start to tap a world of water experts at your fingertips. globalwaterworks.org.
Community or in the chat box, so anyone who hasn't already entered should know that there's actually a brief journey that allows you to get familiar with the Global Waterworks platform. Frank put together a basic tour, and the whole journey is designed to unite us as we look at the sector and connect drops of interest, those people who are working on activities together, very much like LinkedIn does for professionals, but this community is focused all about water. And because your role and your presence is unique, each one of you has a unique ability and contributes something to the sector, and all of us are required to sort of make awareness happen globally, and also the actions that we want. We encourage you to set up your profile as the first point of development in the community. And you'll see Frank's profile here. Frank, maybe you could just comment on that, what you'd like to see in a profile and the importance of it. If you're wondering where to find the profile to update it, when you're in the site, you can actually go into this little icon on the upper right and click on that, and you can update your settings so that you get the chance to edit your profile, or to actually set your notifications. Sometimes people are receiving too many emails. They're overwhelmed when they first join the community. You'll see I have my email updates off so that I don't get continual floods into my mailbox, because everything that's I've subscribed to in the community will be coming out to me. But that is the beautiful thing about the community, because it actually tailors the sends based on your subscriptions as you navigate through the community. Elect to follow things like the various topics. You can follow drinking water or not, or lakes and waterways, or if your interest is in technology, which I know many in this group are, you follow that. You'll see I'm following all of them, but the structure of the community is very fluid and allows for you to also contribute comments or share a post or an article when you have something wonderful that you've found, maybe a new report or a fun activity. You can add those activities to the actual platform. You can also add events if you're with an organization that hosts events like WOW. And Hari, that's something where I think we need to sort of coordinate more closely to make sure all of the WOW events get in here. We're always putting them in when we're doing them, but there's so many great events that you do have. And that's one of the benefits of coming into Global Waterworks. As Raj was saying, you know, the extra visibility we can provide to water programs, and also to all of you to access a world of water knowledge by just scrolling through the calendar. This program we're offering on Tuesday on water quality is very worthwhile, with the leaders in water quality in the US. And also we'll we highlight things from AWWA and from the Water Environment Federation, but just wanted you all to know that the calendar opens up a world of knowledge and experts to you. Many of these events are free and virtual, so you can sit in if you're willing to be there at the later hours for India's time. Then groups is an area that's sort of growing in importance as water is local, and it's, we're global and social, but you make it local when you focus on specific activities like the water tower in Gwinnett County. Frank, maybe you could just share briefly what they're doing. It's very similar to what ICCW is doing in India, and I think there's a nice synergy there. They provide a great showcase, a demonstration facility for the technologies that we have listed in our Water Tech Showcase. And I think what we've been doing over the last a year is showing and illustrating through the work of technology innovators what's possible in water. And many of those innovators you will see in the Water Tech Showcase, which is completely searchable. And it will allow you to, search on any topic, get companies that are address that, whether it's lead or water quality or wastewater, and then get details on the companies as well as a case study. And Frank, you've also been developing that. So maybe a few comments on what people can expect there and what we'd like to get from the India team. And what's important, as we said, is that these are proven technologies, so moving companies to that place of proof. And once they're there and have case studies, they're ideal for this scenario where we can share the examples and people can quickly do due diligence on solutions if they have needs around the world. But some of these needs are also addressed through the basic activities that you all are doing, hand-holding clients with efficient water fixtures, with reuse systems, and with rainwater harvesting. And I am a connector, and you guys are the experts. And that's one of the reasons I'm providing this discussion today, because we absolutely need everyone in the water sector who has knowledge, who can share, to lend their expertise. And you'll see as I was listening to Raj talk, I sort of just Googled the topics that he was talking about to show you that you can find examples throughout the community. But this specific example that Hari is putting in place with the schools is something that will be simple and scalable, and we believe will help the whole world as they see the opportunity to capture water. And the other beautiful thing is we're studying water quality more is that the water from the rain, from the sky, is pure, unlike the groundwater that might be tapped or impacted by the metals. And what I brought up here is I happen to live in Lake County, Illinois, and they have put together many different resources for this stormwater management. We have more of a flooding challenge here, so they're wanting to capture the rain or to not take showers during the time of floods because of the excess water that goes into the system. But there are solutions across every region of the world that are applicable and then transferable. And so and what can happen is that's the idea of the Global Waterworks Consulting. You can find people across all these specialties, and you can find members near you. And what we actually have some members doing is they have a registration, or you can sign up for consulting time and get paid for it by using a very simple app called Calendly. What Raj has shared, these different elements of the Engineers Without Borders. There's now a wonderful story in the community. I'll share about Engineers Without Borders bringing peace, but they have also added educational materials to the Global Waterworks community that anyone can access. And I'll just come back here to that because what we are hoping to do with the help of you all who are experts here is both track that model to the journey to efficient rainwater capture in the same way that we created a journey to Global Waterworks ambassador to lead. You provide basic steps, or Frank has provided this journey to productivity through coaching. He's a a coach and leader who's gone into the Intels, the Microsofts, and others to teach people about the value of this type of interactive coaching, which Hari and Raj do so well. But these simple structures are part of the Mighty Networks community. And I wanted you all to see this because it's no longer a matter of like Mary and Frank producing the knowledge for the world. You have already produced the knowledge for the world on these areas, and we can help you use the system to establish that rainwater harvesting. But what I'd like to get out of this is people who want to learn more. What would you find valuable for some tutorials where we teach you how to use the system to set up a journey, for example, to provide someone with guidance and allow people to help themselves to information, which is really what this community is enabling. But what we've done with the HABs and what we have in the community is a way to map your journey. So if there's a need for water, rainwater harvesting is the solution, and then we can convene all the experts and show this in the community. But this is now happening in this collaborating to remediate HABs group, which actually has a plan to support lake restoration. And yesterday I had the option, I was sitting with people around a table looking at the different lakes, and they are actually coming up with their vision for purified lakes with free of algae blooms. So water only works when we all work together. And that's what we say, global water works because we see it to be so, and you see it to be so. It's important that those who most need it also see it with the case studies.